6 and welcome to our Year 6 Maths quiz. Today we've got 3 rounds for you, testing you on lots of things that you've been learning throughout your time at Southway. Each question is worth a different amount of marks and you will see those in the right hand corner of each screen. Okay, so here is round 1 for you. Okay, so question 1. You should see on your screen a departure board. So the question is, the flight to Istanbul is how many minutes earlier than the flight to Izmir? For 1 mark. Question 2 is an emoji code breaker. You will see a code on your screens. There is an example to help you and work out the addition and subtraction. There are 2 marks for this question. Question 3 is all about ice cream. So the sundae costs £3.50 and a cone costs £1.95. If I ordered 3 cones and 1 sundae, how much change would I get from £10 for 1 mark? Question 4 is a question about the summer holidays. So if the summer holiday is 6 weeks long, how many hours is that? Question 5, sweets this time. 430 sweets from a jar of 1,100 were sold in 1 day. How many sweets are now left in the jar? And the last question in round 1 is question 6. This time you've got A, B, C or D to help you with your answers. 808 kilograms of recycled plastic is sent to the factory. This will be made into 100 plastic containers. How much plastic would be used to make 1 container? And we are on to round 2. Round 2 has 5 questions in it. Okay, starting off with fractions, decimals and percentages here. Put these in order from smallest to largest. You've got 0.4, 80%, 1/4 and 7/10. For 1 mark, put them in order from smallest to largest. Question 2, don't forget to use KFC to help you with this fraction question. Alice has eaten 2/3 of her pizza. She lets her mum, dad and brother share what's left equally. What fraction of the whole pizza did each of Alice's family members get? And question 3, what is 0.47 written A as a percentage and B as a fraction for 2 marks? Question 4, we've got a percentage question here. It's the last day of half term and you realise that you've only done your English and maths homework and you still have 3 more subjects to complete. What percentage do you still have to do? Question 5 and the last in this round, 6 1/2 add 2 2/6. Okay, and on to round 3 now, the final round. Okay, so round 3, question 1. A triangle has 3 angles, 68 degrees, 47 degrees. What is my missing angle? Question 2 here. A swimming pool is 25 metres long, 10 metres wide and 2 metres deep. So there's a possible 3 marks here you can get. A, find the area. B, find the perimeter. And C, find the volume. Question 3 is another about area and perimeter. So a rectangle is 18 centimetres wide and 12 centimetres long. What is A, the area of the rectangle, and B, for another mark, the perimeter of the rectangle? Question 4, we've got an area question for you here. Have a look at A, B, C and D. Which has an area that is greater than 20 metres squared? Which has an area that is greater than 20 metres squared? And the final question, question 5, work out the missing angle in this quadrilateral. Right, and time for the answers for round 1. Round 1, question 1. You should have had 80 minutes. Question 2, A, you should have had 5,203, add 1,974, which added together equals 7,177. And B, you should have had 8,642, take away 3,090, which is 5,552. Question 3, you should have had 65 pence. Question 4, 1,008. Question 5, 670. And 6 was D, 8.08 kilograms. And on to round 2. Number 1, I changed them all into percentages. So 1/4 first, which was equivalent to 25%, 0.4 equivalent to 40%, 7/10, which was equivalent to 70%, and then 80% at the end. Number 2, you should have got 1/9. So each of the family members, except for Alice, got 1/9 each of the pizza. Question 3, A was 47% and B was 47 hundredths. Number 4 was 60%, and number 5 you could have had 53 sixths or 8 and 5 sixths. Okay, and on to the final round of answers, round 3. So number 1 was 65 degrees. Number 2, the area was 250 metres squared. The perimeter was 70 metres and the volume was 500 metres cubed. Question 3, A was 216 centimetres squared and then B was 60 centimetres. Question 4, I wonder how many of you got tricked out by the units of measurements. The only one which had an area greater than 20 metres squared was A, which was 21 metres squared. And then the final question was question 5, which was 80 degrees.